For more, we are joined by Dr. Richard Besser, our good friend, former acting director of the CDC and CEO of the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. Okay, Rich, you heard the reporting about the governor of Texas not going to enforce a mask mandate, including in public schools. This, as we know, kids under the age of 12 not even eligible for the vaccines. As a pediatrician as well, Rich, what is your take on this?
Yeah, you know, Robin, I think what it says to me is there are a lot of states in America where there's major pushback with the government telling you have to do something. But that doesn't mean that you can change your behavior and that it's safe. So what I hope, even in states where governments are saying there's no longer a mandate, people recognize that to keep children safe, you need to continue to wear masks indoors. I expect the CDC will be revisiting their school guidance for the fall. But until then, I would encourage everyone, whether it's required or not, to follow that guidance and make sure that children are wearing their masks.
But because, you know, there's a lot of concern. You talk with parents all the time, and their kids are unvaccinated. And to see that the mandates are dropping, a lot of states, a lot of businesses not requiring a mask indoors. What do you say to parents?
Well, a couple things. One is that if your child is 12 or older, I highly recommend vaccination. It's safe, it's effective, and it can help protect your children. For younger children, I would say continue to follow the guidance, but a couple things to recognize. Thankfully, the younger you are, the less likely it is to have severe disease, to be hospitalized, and thankfully to die. And in every state across the country, the numbers are going down. So if that continues, I would expect over time that we are going to see loosening of the requirements and the restrictions in people's lives, because it will become increasingly safe to do so. But we have to continue to keep our eyes on what's going on overseas, because as what India is showing to us, as variants spring up, we could become at risk again in the United States. So we have to pay close attention.
We do have to pay close attention. I want to talk a little bit more about that, Rich, because you talk about the CDC guidelines. There could be changing yet again. There's so much confusion. Can you help us navigate? Because as we see, thankfully, the number of COVID deaths and hospitalizations are on the decline. And we want to keep moving in that direction. So what do we do so we don't lose that type of progress that we're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, one of the hardest things to deal with in a pandemic is the fact that things are uncertain and no guidance is ever final. So as you learn more, as the situation changes, you adjust and you adapt and you change guidance. And that's confusing. And in this period right now where there's a lot of change, thankfully in the United States, it's positive change with declining cases and deaths and hospitalizations. We're going to see a lot of different things taking place in different states, and that's going to be confusing. But hopefully we'll learn from that. And hopefully we'll continue on the trajectory we're on right now, where cases are going down, people are getting back to their lives, and there's a sense of optimism.
That's where the direction we want to continue. Dr. Richard Besser, always good to have you back here with us on Good Morning America. You take care.
Great to see you, Robin.
All right. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.